Meaning if you're selling for 9 to 5, you're selling for not just your dream, selling if you want to become an electrician, but you're not going to become an electrician, you're just selling for, in anybody's sense, mediocrity. You know what I mean? In your term, whatever your term of mediocrity is, whatever your aspirations is, but you're just selling. You know what I mean? Why do most people end up selling?
They don't know, have no idea what the fuck they want to do.
For the people that do know what they want to do. And the majority of people still end up selling. They end up doing chasing or it makes happen.
The task of the goal seemed too long. The task of the goal seemed just too long, you know what I mean? And most people want overnight success. And the grind to success seems long, you know what I mean? I was a victim of that. So most people want overnight. Most people want overnight. And you look, it's not like you can't accomplish it. You know you can do it. You're like, man, that's going to take too much time. So you say, fuck it. You take this job right here, it's going to pay me $30 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Because the grind to the $40 or the $50 an hour is just going to take too long. You know what I'm saying? A few years sacrifice will get you there. You know what I mean? And then when you look back in hindsight, with, you know what I mean, hindsight is your teacher. Now you got to be like, damn. I could have just did 4 or 5 years, because look where I'm at right now. I could have did that 5 years, and you know what I mean? And that's usually the case with most people. So most people, it's like the task is just too long. Most other people, they don't know what they want to do, so they just do anything. And you get caught up in a vicious cycle. So you know, you get to a point where you feel it's too late, and sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes you got to accept that. But the thing,
it's never too late to create a new goal. The thing,
yeah, but the thing is, I always believe that with the chasing of any dream, it leads you to another dream. And one leads to another, and one leads to another. It's just steps. And if you just look at every step, it's just a step to make you a better spirit, who you truly are, then you understand what the journey is. So yeah, you may not become that NBA player, but you might end up coaching that kid or change that kid's life who do. And he'll never forget that or forget you. Or you may become Phil Jackson because you broke your leg and you ain't never become that great power forward, but you sat next to Red Auerbach and you learned a great deal about basketball, along with the person who you already is. It helped you become a great basketball coach. So you never know. That's why you can't just settle. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might, you know what I mean? Because you don't know where it's going to take you. The journey of life, you don't know where it's going to take you.
And that's what you got to do.
And then, yeah, that's what you got to do. And then what you do is like, you don't get on, and rather than you getting on the bus that you charted for your journey, you're on somebody else's chartered bus. So now your life is somebody else's events that you're going through, and you hate it because it's not where you want to be. You ain't want to be a nurse. You ain't want to do this. You ain't want to do that.
How one of our other podcasts, I forgot what episode it was, you basically live somebody else's life.
Yeah, you on that bus and you like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? You unhappy, you got the money.
What? But why do most people, I think, end up selling, like you said, that it's too long, it's too hard, there's too much setbacks, there's too much losses, there's lack of belief, insecurities, and people get set on one goal. Like you said, you may be too old for one thing, but that's not, you have multiple fucking goals, you have multiple things he's supposed to do in life. So you about to, like he always been with the Phil Jackson theory. Okay, maybe you need to become the best basketball player or the basketball player, but maybe you have to do something else in sports. Maybe even something that motherfucking, a coach of motherfucking, like something you're not even good in, like, oh, tennis, but you just happen to like tennis. And like your love for sports and your drive to keep going into that field led you to there. You become one of the motherfucking best tennis motherfuckers. Like, who knows? Well, like, but if you just stop, like, okay, I didn't get that going. Or, okay, I didn't become a dentist. Okay, who the fuck knows, man? Like, who knows? You got to keep going. I think that's one of the biggest things people end up selling. And one of the biggest things is, like I said, the losses. Everybody I've listened to is successful saying you're going to lose, you're going to fail a lot. Kobe always say, don't rest in the middle, rest at the end. What you gonna say? Who said? I think it was Will Smith say, fail forward, fail. Like all these things, like you gotta fail, 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 you gotta fail. But you failing forward meaning that you're on your road to success, because everything you're feeling is in the field that you're in. That means you're taking one chance. If anybody know probability,
you'll learn.
I mean, the probability is gonna turn into your factor. It's your failure at a certain point.
Well, failure is just life. Failure is life's teacher. You're learning because if you didn't need a teacher, you would just be doing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Every facet of your life.
You would have been successful at what you're attempting if you didn't need life's teacher. So you're learning. So you're gonna get a physical teacher who's going to physically teach you, and you're going to sit there in the class, and they're going to teach you, and then you're going to get a certificate that says you passed, or life is going to be your teacher. And when life is your teacher, we call that failure. But it's not really failure. It's just you learning on your own how to do it. And that's what's going to happen. So it's not, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're going to go to acting class, and they're going to teach you how to act. You got it. Okay, you learned the technique. You got the technique. Technique, some people don't even need to go to acting class to learn, but you got the technique. Now, you got to get a job. So now they tell you no. But what you're doing is, nigga, if you don't get no, that means you're already an actor. If you understand what I'm saying, you're successful. You're getting the no because you're learning
and
how to get a job. You're learning
also,
how to do it right.
How you know how you're already an actor? Any real actor, that means you just use an actor for something you can compare it to. But any real actor will tell you, I'm not a real actor, but I watch a lot of movies and watch shit like documentaries. Any real actor will tell you, even if you're going on set and you're getting no, you're an actor, because that's what actors get. that's the life of an actor. If you're a comedian, you say you got booed 3 times. Guess what? That's the life of a comedian. You on your like, nigga, you're doing.
Listen.
You know who's not a comedian? The person that's not on stage.
Yeah. The thing about what people, I think that people get confused a lot.
That's what we're podcasters.
Yeah.
We're podcasters.
I may not be a profitable, successful podcaster.
We have a podcast.
Now you got that. That's what people get confused with. I think people get confused with the reward of money versus what your dream is.
What you actually doing?
You know what I'm saying? If your dream is to play basketball, and you're playing basketball, you're not trying to be a basketball player. You're already doing. You're a basketball player. Now, if you want to be a successful, profitable basketball player, that means you have to do those things to become a successful, profitable basketball player. Once you step into the realms of what you say that you want to do, you're already doing it. Once you say, I want to be a rapper, and you start writing rhymes, you're a rapper. Are you a successful rapper? No. Are you a profitable rapper? No, but you're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? If that's, you know what I mean? You can't confuse money with the dream. Money is the byproduct of the dream. That's why most people who are trying to be successful, and I heard Kobe say it, to bring back Kobe, is the journey to the ultimate goal is a lot more fun than the ultimate goal. Because when you get to the ultimate goal,
what now?
Is what now? Because the ultimate goal is the reward that's the, everybody know who Kobe is, endorsements, money, right? Okay, you got there now. But the journey of becoming a basketball player, that's what you wanted to be. That's why the journey was more enjoyable.
That's what drove Kobe when you came back.
Yeah, you wanted to be a basketball player unless you wanted the fame and the money.
Now you want to be the best now. That's what drove him for the next 18 years. Yeah, fuck it, that's his new task. Okay, I'm getting new fucking.
I'm gonna be the best man in this game until I retire. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't the money. The money becomes the byproduct of the fact of his success on the court is so great. You know what I'm saying? His fame becomes a byproduct because of success on the court, because of what he does.
I'm just saying, like, I was watching something about Warren Buffett. He used to talk about stocks, but he said a real thing. He said, I never met anybody in his life. He said he never met anybody in his life that did what they love, that was broke. So, like, the money's gonna be the byproduct of doing what you love after a while. Because consistently, like, in any field, you do what you love, there's a field for that to make money. If you love painting a while, there's a field for that to make money. If you like motherfucking tax journey, guess what? There's a field for that to make money. So anything you do eventually will bring you money.
And I would look at it too from a spiritual level. If you're doing what you love, you'll never be broke because you're doing what you love.
This is all about financial, right?
I know, but I'm just saying. On another level, if you're doing what you love, you'll never be broke because you're doing what you love. It's always going to find some way to do what it does. If you're doing what you love.
Spiritually rewarding. Does fear of success play a big part or a small part, or doesn't play a part at all when it comes to selling? I do think people just.
Of course, I fear. Yeah,
I think a lot of people. Yeah. Let me answer first, quick, fast. I think a lot of people fear being fear of successful because subconsciously, maybe not consciously, they know what comes with it. You know the responsibility that comes with it. And I believe they subconsciously believe they're not ready for it, even though they might want it.
Or they don't want the responsibility.
Or they don't want responsibility, even though they probably want, like you said, the byproduct of the of having that kind of position, which is the money and the fame and the fucking woman or the cars or the men or whatever. Whoever it is, so it's like, but they don't want the responsibility.
Yeah, they want the comfortability.
They talk all that shit, but they don't take the action because they don't really want what comes with it, or they pass on opportunities because that fear set to like, nah, man, like, I mean, they don't really want it, but they want it, but they really want it. They're conscious and subconscious having a bad, but That's my quick answer. What you think? Do you think fear plays?
Yeah,
Fear play a part.
fear plays a lot.
settle?
Fear plays a factor in everything, in everything in people's lives. That's the main controlling factor that keeps people from becoming who they are, and keeps people from questioning what is fear. You know what I mean? Or the dark corridor they'll have to walk down. You know. So yeah, fear is the reason why. You know what I mean? Keeps a lot of people back from doing a lot of things. Fear. The fact that, you know what I mean, am I really ready for success? Fear the hard work. Fear that it might not, fear that after all that hard work I put in, it's going to be worthless, it may not happen. But see, that's the reason why you're supposed to be doing something that you love. Because once you start doing it, you've already been successful. See, the reason why, reason what you're fearing is, will it be profitable? You know what I'm saying? That's what it says. To money. Yeah. But if you look, that's the reason why. Like I said, I heard Michael Jordan. Like, I forgot the DJ's name, but it was this female white DJ, and she DJs in Las Vegas. And she asked Michael Jordan something, and Michael replied, "As long as you're doing what you're doing for the love of it, the money will come at the end." And that's a guarantee. That's what I'm saying. It's like, so it's not, if you're doing what you're doing, you ain't thinking about the money. You know, you're doing what you're doing. It's like, for instance, let me show you. It's like you take Basquiat. He did what he did. He painted pictures. He did what he did because he loved it. It brought him fame within the world that he was known in. It didn't bring him the money. He passed away. Now his artwork is worth millions. You understand what I'm saying? So this is just little things. I mean, of course, most of us want the cash in this lifetime. You know what I mean? It was just an example. You know what I mean? But, you know, if you're doing it for the money, the money will never come.
Even in our example, Basquiat, he didn't live an impoverished life. He wasn't fucking filthy. And he got more famous after what? But guess what? Do you think he would have been happier working at a fucking factory or doing some shit like that, or doing what he loved until he died? I think he, if you want to be honest, I believe he was happier doing what he did, loved his whole fucking life until he died. Now he lives on. I mean, like, he probably, like, whether he knows it or not, he's living on now. That's why he's on this fucking plane. Because he did what he loved. So do you rather have money, being mad every single day, going to work if this is what makes you angry? You want to be a painter, right? But you're going to work every day. I'm not trying to say don't get a job, some stupid shit like that. But also follow your dreams. And I'm like, because you need money to fucking survive. And I'm like, but like, every day you're going to work, you think who you think is happier, bro? Who you think is happier? Whether you died or not, fucking not a millionaire. Trust me, he was fucking happier. Because he woke up every day doing what the fuck he wanted to do. He had his bad days, of course, but you're not waking up every day like you be brought up living somebody else's motherfucking life.
No, you know what I'm saying? Use the greatest gift that you got of all gifts. Create an idea for another means to make money. We're living in the age of Aquarius, which is the age of information. Anything that's afforded to your fingers is out there for you to learn. You know what I'm saying? Before the age of information is no longer upon us. You know what I'm saying? So this is why all the things that's out there right now, because we're living in the age of Aquarius. So we should take that and use our phones and our laptops if you choose to, because it's got to be, like I said, it's got to be a frequency thing, because we all here trying to get to the same place, but we on different trains, taking different vehicles, because my experience on this planet ain't going to be yours, and what I'm here for ain't what you here for, so, you know.
But that being said, which I agree, but if you're on different trains, along the ride, if you want to look out the window and see what the other train is going wrong, so, I mean, maybe on your path, you won't have to do it, because everybody can be a teacher. You can learn from baby or fools. You know what I mean? Not a big Bible thumper, but like that's just a joke. You can learn from baby or fools. You know what I mean? You can learn from anybody. So a wise man learn from others, a smart man learn from himself.
It takes 100 years to learn from yourself.
You know what I mean?
That's why God, you know what I'm saying? That's why the universe created you with 2 eyes and 2 ears and 1 mouth. You talk less, you pay attention, and you listen more.
You look at see twice as much.
You listen and you pay attention more than you talk. You'll learn a lot more.
And I'm going to answer this question. Will you ever settle? And if somebody has a goal, dream, why shouldn't they settle? No, I will never settle in my aspect of settling, because I know I won't be internally happy. Not because I'm happy in my life. I'm happy in my family. I'm happy in my person. I'm wealthy as fuck. Like I said, all I need is financial. I mean, after that problem, like I said, I want to see what other problems life got to have once financial security is out the way. But like, no, I won't ever settle. No, hell's no, because on the other side of settling is living a life that I don't want to live for the rest of my life. And God willing, and fucking energy willing, and maybe do the things I have to make it happen. I'm gonna have a long fucking life. So it's like, That seems like torture. Working 30 years at a job that I hate, that seems like a sentence to me. Maybe I'm too aware or too overwhelmed, but it seems like a sentence. Not to equate it to jail, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to experience this. I'm pretty sure jail is 20 times harder than it, but it still seems like a fucking sentence, because you're doing something that you don't want to do for a long period of time. And if you have a dream or goal why I think you should have settled, because going back to what I just said, Exhibit A, you're going to be fucking miserable, and you might put that misery on people in the world with this violence or just being not a pleasant to be around, or your fucking family or your spouse, your significant other, your mother, it's gonna out projecting because it's inside. It's just only by something to keep that in for you fucking boil over like a volcano, and that misery will happen. You see it all over the world. You see it every day. You go on a fucking train, empty worker just fucking grumpy. You do this, and people just fucking giving you food at the drive-thru. They just grumpy as shit, like, cause they not happy with their life. I mean, like, going back to what I said, because they're not living it like they want to live, and also going back to another exhibit, I mean, exhibit fucking A+. That is systematic. So, like, all the systematic depression and oppression is gonna, I mean, you might as well chase your motherfucking dreams. It's gonna be hard, but what's harder? Living a life that you don't want to live for the rest of your life, or going through the temporary discomfort to be comfortable in the long term?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with everything you say. You know what I mean? I say like, if you could just like, you know what I mean? It's a hard thing to do, but accept life and accept not settling as a train ride, as a journey through life. You know what I mean? Like I always say, like the Phil Jackson theory, if you accept the fact that if I don't settle, then I accept this ride. This ride is going to lead me through mad different journeys. You know what I'm saying? Mad different journeys to where I need to be at. You know what I'm saying? To where I need to get at. You know what I'm saying? If I just take this ride. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's a hard ride to take because it's a dark tunnel, a lot of dark tunnels before you get, you know what I mean? Those dark tunnels will be what people consider failure.
And like you said, man, compared to using that dark tunnel thing to pick back up your shit, that's like the realest thing, man. Because when you're in that dark tunnel, and like me in that dark tunnel now, being in that dark tunnel, and you don't see a speck of light, the hardest thing is to keep moving forward. When you can look back, you still see the light from where you entered. You feel me? Like, you can turn back where it's safe. Not where you're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's so hard to be like, and then where that light is to turn back, where it was safe, where you entered from, it gets farther and farther and farther.
Right now,
so you get more fearful and fearful and fearful. So that shit is
no, you know what, bro? The more and more you walk down that tunnel,
you become more.
The fear goes away.
You have more courage.
The fear, yeah,
and
the fear goes away.
And you start having night vision. Your eyes start adjusting to the darkness.
You all of a sudden your eyes is adjusting to the darkness. You're seeing a little bit better through the darkness. You're a little bit. You're still a little apprehensive. You're still tripping. You're still falling down, but you're getting up a little bit more faster. You see now. Okay, I saw that rock now. You may not see everyone. You may not see every crack in the ground, but you're seeing a little bit better now. And the more and more you walk, and the more and more you walk down that dark tunnel, the more and more the light in front of you becomes brighter and brighter, and more the darkness in back of you becomes less and less. Now there's less darkness in front of you, and more darkness in the back of you, and more light in front of you.
Might see some light shining on the corner of the wall.
You know what I mean?
You didn't see the light yet, but you might see some light shining on the corner of the wall. You know what I'm saying?
And to be real with you, and if you got the quickest way to get out the tunnel is to run. You know what I mean? Walking will take a long time to get out the tunnel. The quickest way to get out the tunnel is running. And in a physical term, means the more you do, the faster you get out the tunnel. You know what I mean?
But also taking that tactic, the more you do, the faster you get out the tunnel. But you know, if you run in a dark tunnel, your eyes not that well adjusted, it's gonna be more falls, and maybe harder falls.
That's what I say.
So, but you gotta be willing if you're gonna be running that fast, to then them harder falls come.
No, you don't start running right away. You start running when you can see a little better.
Yeah, like I said, you work up to the money. You work up to the run. You try jog.
You got no choice because you.
I mean, then you start sprinting.
Think about it.
You sprint in darkness.
Think about it. You know what I mean? It's almost natural.
A great analogy.
It's almost natural. Think about it. Think about it physically right now, walking through a tunnel. There's no way if me and you right now went through this tunnel, a dark tunnel, physically, not spiritually, physically, we will start running. We're going to carefully walk through that shit to make sure, like, what the fuck, because it's dark. But the more and more we carefully do that, and the more and more, bro, I see better. We're going to move faster.
Yeah.
Nigga gonna start walking down faster than that shit. Now you're gonna skipping now. Now you moving, running. Now you know what I'm saying. But that's gonna take time. It's only naturally it's gonna take time. So spiritually will take the same thing, because can't run. You can't not when you start that journey. Start running.
So answering. Do you ever settle?
Can't
and
settle.
if somebody has a goal, why shouldn't they settle? And so I have a dream or goal, why shouldn't they settle? Will you ever settle? And somebody has a goal, why shouldn't they settle?
No, because don't settle.
Why won't you settle?
Why I won't settle? Because for the journey, I don't know where it's gonna take me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't define myself no more as anything. I'm on a journey. I don't know where it's gonna take. I didn't think I was ever gonna be doing this. So I'm on a journey. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I was ever gonna make beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a journey. I didn't think I was gonna write rhymes. I heard a nigga in junior high school spit a rhyme, and everybody, all the cool kids was into it. And I was like, oh word, cool kids is into you spitting rhyme or write rhymes. So it's a journey. You know what I'm saying? So that journey keeps going on and on. That journey led me. I met Nas. I meet RZA. I meet Pun. It's a journey. It's a journey. So it's like you don't know where the journey gonna go and where it's gonna keep going. I meet a girl. I have 3 beautiful kids with her. It's a journey. It's not. You know what I mean? It's knowing like I know what I want in a female, not settling for what I want and going. It's a journey. Like okay, wow. Here's where we at. Okay, I don't want to work. I don't want to fucking not see my kids. What can I do? I'm just now. It make no sense. I didn't achieve nothing that people will call in the physical reality something that's going to be tangible when you're old. So I got to create that for myself. That's why I understand. You create for yourself what you want.
So why would you tell? So why would you tell somebody like that?
That don't define.
Why shouldn't they give up on their goal?
Because enjoy the journey and don't define yourself by the goal.
Which is the money.
Yeah, don't define yourself.
Enjoy yourself. Like also in that book, they also said, I'm 2 seconds. They also said, yo, you gotta enjoy the now. You gotta enjoy the journey until you go, because you're gonna be miserable. They said like, you gotta be able to enjoy the day. You can't. You said if you live in the past, you live with regrets, and if you live in the future, you will live in depression, because you know, meaning like if you live in the past, you can be regretting what you didn't do. If you live in the future, you can be depressed that you haven't got there yet. So you gotta enjoy now, and that's where that proverb comes from: live in a moment.
And I'll say this: don't define yourself by a goal. And people be like, what you mean? But don't you have to have a goal? Yeah, your goal is to be a football player,
wrestler, basketball player.
Don't define yourself by a goal. That's why I said just enjoy the fucking journey.
Boxer,
just enjoy the journey. Just enjoy the journey, because.
See, the thing about me, though, naturally, though, and I agree with you on this, the thing about me naturally, though, and I think you have the same thing. The thing about me naturally, I was never tied down. And Jonathan O just said, this made me a great football player. And John, like, damn, you so open. You be, yo, West, I want you to play quarterback, no problem. I want you to play running back, no problem. Fullback, no problem. Yeah, you would tell my boy Boogie and my boy Jamel, and they be like, nah, I want to play corner. They would be stuck in that. Me, I was always open to anything. Like, let's go. Let's go. And I was just naturally like that. Like, I don't give a fuck. I just want to do something. I just want to be great at something. I don't really care what it was. Like,
I have a thing about that.
You know, something creative, something like I love football. So something something wrong with football, I don't care.
I have a thing
I love
about
music,
that.
So as long as something wrong with music, I don't care. I love creating and entertainment and movies. So as long as something with the lights and cameras, I don't care. You know what I mean?
I think the problem with it is most people. Is it really? See, that's why we had a discussion before. Off camera when we was all building, me, you, John, and we was talking about nature and nurture and all of that shit. That's why I said most people are not who they are. Most people are pieces of things they took from things they seen that was downloaded into their programming, so and they naturally and they think that that's what they are. And I
grew up in the same household.
You know, and I say that, huh?
We grew up in the same household. What did I take?
And I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna say this is what I'm saying. I'm going to get to exactly what the football's about. Most people want to be great running backs, great quarterbacks, great rappers, great producers. Most people, when that is not possible for them, most of their dreams are done. Most of them don't dream no more. Because what they wanted to be was a great running back. Can't do that no more. Yo, play this position. I can't see myself doing that. I want to be a great running back. I want to be a great rapper. That ain't happening. Fuck it. I want to play basketball. That ain't happening. Fuck it. Because that's all they ever saw themselves as. You know what I mean? They didn't see nothing else but that. I didn't define myself by anything. I enjoyed rap music. from Buffalo Bill Comes Round the Outside to fucking Lil Wayne to Drake to J. Cole to fucking Outkast to Migos. I don't give a fuck. It's hip hop. That's what I grew up in. So I'm not defining myself by the music that's out. So most people are like, I don't like the music no more. But because you only like,
you have to understand.
You don't like hip hop. You like just that.
What you doing is keeping yourself open. And I did the same thing. Like, because I think, I mean, especially if you're born in our era, I think music affected all of us. So it's our soundtrack to every life. Hip hop has been the soundtrack to everybody. Whether you could be a technician, because I'm pretty sure you're playing Lil Wayne or whatever your era is. But like, do you know how I always loved hip hop. John, think you would get mad at me. You go like, we was playing football because I'd be writing rhymes instead of doing some shit like that. But what the fuck you doing, bro? But this Ron and V's the fucking rappers, and you don't know what you call that. You got like, so like I've always because I love hip hop and what you and V did is always cool. You know what I mean, like what you and Sear, you and Sex, and you and Payback.
But I'll go back to say something else.
But
it's
so
naturally who you are. See, that's what I'm saying.
Hip hop is hip hop.
Nah.
How much rappers
No.
It's actually who we all are.
No. There's people who wants to be a rapper, and there are people who just
naturally.
And there's people who just naturally want to write. So I say like, you're a writer. I'm a writer. It doesn't make a difference whether it's hip hop or not. It don't make a difference. I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I am. I'm a writer. I'm an artist. It don't make a difference whether I'm writing rhymes, making a fucking beat, or drawing, or creating merch, or doing anything. I'm an artist. I create. That's what I do. I create. You understand? And that's why I say I don't define myself by being anything else. I love basketball because I got a chance to create.
I call myself an artist. I even call football and basketball art.
It is an art. Anything that allowed me to be out, anything that allowed me to be outside of myself, outside of this body.
I love creating. Yeah.
Anything that allows me to be physical. That's why I love psychedelic drugs.
And do something
you know
bigger
what I'm
myself.
saying? Be honest with you, because anything that allows me to feel outside of myself, bigger than myself.
Exactly. I said on the question, you just gave me the jewel, man. That's what drives me. I want to do something big for myself. I'm a wrestler because that's bigger than me. It's on a bigger scale.
It's the only thing that
rapper,
feels good. It's
like
running fast.
I want something bigger than myself on a high scale.
Yeah.
I want to go in a high arena. I want to play for the.
You play sports. When you're in high competition, whether you're in the park,
it's about your team, it's about your city, it's about your state,
and you're playing ball, you feel, and it's not that you feel your spirit outside of your body.
Inside.
Yeah, you feel your spirit outside your body.
Yeah.
You feel your
spirit.
You could literally.
Even you write a good rhyme, you're observing.
Yeah, you feel your spirit outside your body when you're writing that rhyme. These are the things that I like. The awards you when you become an art. The redundancy of just doing physical fucking label, something, man, that shit don't appeal to me. It appeals to other people. So, as you understand, that's why I'll be many podcasts. If you learn yourself, self-reflection is a great thing. Because if you knew these things about yourself when you're young, you save you less time in making so many errors and mistakes. But yeah, that's it.
Yo, man, I agree, man. Don't give up on your goals, don't give up on your dreams, because internally you will never be happy. You're going to project that on others eventually. If you don't project that on others, you're going to keep that internally, you're going to be miserably internally, and that's not the quality of life you need, no matter what kind of level of fucking money you're looking for. But this is motherfucking episode 19, man. I love this episode, man. This is you in the process of this shit right now. This everybody can make shit all over the world, man. And like we always do. We got the song of the day. And the song of the day is SoundCloud, West Hunt OG. Look on Apple Music and every stream music from the Wolf 92 coming soon. This is Barry Sanders, Jinx Wolf, my other big brother, and West Hunt.
You know, I don't usually say much. I just keep it humble. Sometimes the humility just don't work. Sometimes you just gotta show your ass. Especially when niggas wanna
talk that shit, bro.
Bite, stay alive. You say like Einstein, I ain't mad that they stole my ideas. I'm just mad that they ain't got no ideas of their own.
I picked that pen up and started writing rhymes. Instead of lying, I wrote about my life. We did it our way, dodging 9 to 5. We did it our way, Frank Sinatra vibe. Was dodging all these demons, Barry Sanders love. Was dodging turned into a like a nose hook. Pockets full of lint on the steps, getting plenty bent. Dreams of Fendi in the palace, where I can lay my head. Things gotta change, so I bent and picked the pen. First song gave you the real bullshit. I never said many threats. All fake niggas dead, they bellies full of lead. Still spread up like butter bread. Quick mention, yo, go fuck the feds. Chill out, queen sis, live free. Please stop selling sex. I'm guilty of it too. I buy it like the pounds from dread. Shout out to my homies and my moms. Yeah, you the best. Head out to my pops and tell my bros. Yeah, my chest, my heart, the reason why. Thanking you for breathing our son, the star. You're my 4 seasons Santa gone. For that pack, that cape with no season. I'ma flip it nice, flip it twice.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to...
I picked that pen up and started writing rhymes. Instead of lying, I wrote about my life. We did it our way, dodging 9 to 5. We did it our way, Frank Sinatra vibe. Was dodging all these D's, Barry Sanders no. Was dodging all these D's, Barry Sanders no. Was dodging all these D's, Barry Sanders no. Got turned into a like a nose hook. Was on the highway, always riding wrong. On my way to Delaware, wifey needed time. A few things I'm writing down is fucking with my mind. Telling the truth, but probably blow if I tell a lie. It's time to go when I tell you why. If a nigga stay, I don't know if I stay alive. Not talking breathing, but young pigs will fly. Living in the cage at my age is not a fucking vibe. I'll probably make it if I just follow. Never was a dick sucker, y'all niggas probably swallow. I'm spitting for the underprivileged. Do it for the niggas sleeping on the floor in empty fridges. Do it for the niggas freezer on the corner chasing digits. Do it for the 9 to 5. That's it, fucking gotta get it, then I jot it down. Yeah, I'd rather spit what a nigga living now. I rap, no holiday, just Thanksgiving.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey, showtime!
I picked that pen up and started writing rhymes.
We're gonna do what they always do, bro. What's the last word?
The last word. Poverty could be mental and physical. You're never too old to chase a dream. Just redefine who you are.
One mind equals one love, man. One mind is how you see God.
Quote Bugatti 3 times.
Keep me under grace, never under law. I never thought to speak. My positive thought is strong. Whoa.